Insurance companies and negligent drivers. Attorney Allen brings 30-plus years of strong representation to obtain the settlement you deserve. Call Robert C. Allen at 850-438-6800 for a free consultation. That's 850-438-6800 or visit www.robertcallen.com. Watch the Ask Robert C. Allen show on WBQP TV Pensacola Speaks on Blab TV and follow him on all social media platforms.
Hi, and welcome to another segment of Broke by Choice. We put a question mark after that. My name is LaVender Williams. I am owner of Candy Publishing and creator of The Other Woman magazine. And we are here to talk about being broke by choice. And as I say before every show, I explain what that means. And I believe most of us, if we're honest, have been broke by choice at some point in our lives. And that means that basically we do not use our gifts, our talents, our skills, our knowledge to be profitable, to make a living or have it be a side hustle, or to even just to make a little money from a hobby. I have known people who have turned their hobbies into businesses, and you have to have a lot of courage to do that. There is a young lady that I interviewed a few months back, and she's also in a recent issue of The Other Woman magazine, that she actually got fired from her corporate job and decided to use her hobby as a full-time business, which she ran away from the idea of making it a full business for a long time. And her name is Dina Sexton. You can find her on Broke by Choice Facebook page, or you can find her on Instagram or Facebook, Dina Sexton. And it's she makes wood, furniture, closets, renovations. She is a female carpenter, does the most beautiful wood designs. So check her out. Before we get started, I want to share a little bit about WBQP. I want to thank WBQP for this platform to share my business, my family business, family and friends business. And if you would like a business, your business, exposed and shown to the audience of WBQP, this is all you need to do, is to call 850-293-5007, 850-293-5007. And I just want to share a little bit about WBQP. It actually began in the garage of the owner, Vernon Watson. Vernon and Mary Watson own WBQP TV, and it has been around for many years, and I'm going to try to pull it up here. WBQP is in hundreds of thousands of households across Florida, the southern states of Florida, and Mobile, Alabama, now Birmingham. WBQP is the Gulf Coast only urban TV station. So if that's the market that you want to try to reach with your business, that WBQP is a great way to start. It's a great way to reach an audience that is outside of your normal audience. Whether you advertise on social media or in print or on radio, WBQP is another group of people that you would never have the opportunity to reach in a wide range of people that you're just not going to come across. So let me read to you. This is right off of their website, WBQP website. just so you'll have an idea, if you decide to advertise and expose or even host your own television show, you will be reaching hundreds of thousands of people, and they are on Amazon, Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, and across all social media platforms. They are a full service and a full market 24/7 hours over the air television station. So that's 24/7. And for whatever segment or time that your show appears or airs on WBQP, you are reaching people who always have a cell phone in their hand because you can download the app. And I'm going to ask you to do that, if you will. Download the app, WBQP app, and you can watch it 24/7 and see the different shows, the different television shows, the different programming that WBQP offers. And they serve the Gulf Coast of Florida, including Mobile, Alabama, Pensacola, Fort Walton Beach, and Destin, Florida, as well as the greater Pensacola area, including Milton, Gulf Breeze, Navarre, Foley, Bruton, etc. They serve 12 counties in the DMA, Mobile, Baldwin, Escambia, Washington, Monroe. It goes on, and you can read all of that on WBQPTV.com. So please download the app and consider hosting your own business, your own television show, owning your own business, excuse me, and sharing it on WBQP in front of this audience that WBQP serves. So thank you, Vernon Watson and Mary Watson, for starting this platform that started in your garage, and I'm sure he was told by many that he couldn't do it. So like I said in the beginning, you have to have a lot of courage, a lot of faith and belief in yourself. So even for myself, Candy Publishing is my publishing company. And I started that when my back was up against the wall, trying to find a way to make money. I was newly divorced, should I say newly separated, and I needed more income. I'm a veteran, retired Navy, but I was I was used to having 2 paychecks. So, life happens. It could be divorce, it could be a loss of a job, it could be anything where you need to stir up your gifts and do what you can do to try to get a little bit more money. And everybody has something that they can do. Even if you just have the gift of gab, that is perfect. That is perfect for a television show, because you can turn your knowledge or your skill into a workbook, into a how-to show, into an informative show, just sharing what you know. It's just that simple, and find a way to make money with it. Find a way to make money with it. Actually, the Other Woman magazine, I've always wanted my own magazine. The other magazines just really didn't speak to me, Essence, and Ebony, and 17 back when I was a teenager. So I decided to create my own magazine. And you can also read the current issue online, the digital issue, for free at www.theotherwomanmagazine.com, theotherwomanmagazine.com. Now, we're going to talk specifically about a particular business that is co-sponsoring today's Chunky Chips. It's the Valentine's. I've got chocolate on my mind. It is the Thanksgiving season. And we're going to be eating a lot. We are going to be cooking a lot. And some of us will be baking a lot. And Chunky Chips is a home bakery under the cottage food law in Pensacola, Florida, owned by Jalen Williams. Jalen started this company when he was about 12 years old. He was a homeschooler, and he was able to continue his business and even expand it to the Montgomery, Alabama area where I am his cake baker. Now, he did walk away from his business. He got into sports when he started school. Of course, girls, life happened. But he is back in stride now, back in business. He's been doing it for about 2 years now, since he's come back. And Chunky Chips has got the best chocolate chip cookie. And I dare you to warm it. Warm that chocolate chip cookie. They're called Chunky Chips. That's the name of the cookie, but that is the name of his business. They are the original Chunky Chip is the chocolate chip cookie. Now for the Thanksgiving season, you guys are just in time if you're watching today. His deadline for ordering his Thanksgiving desserts, his cakes and his cookies is today, November 19th. Thanksgiving cake order deadline, cakes and cookies. He does oatmeal raisin cookies also. Chocolate, the ultimate chocolate cake, the red carpet red velvet cake, and he has a new product, the old-fashioned vanilla cake. Now, he has a little tag. There's no font, no fondant, no fancy decorating, just good old-fashioned cakes the way your grandmother used to make. They're unbelievably moist and they are so delicious. Now, his best sale is the is the red carpet red velvet cake. And the last day to order is today. That's a beautiful picture of it. That's another picture of it. And that is his number one sale. It's the red carpet red velvet cake. And you can contact Jalen. Let me get his number out, Jalen Williams. Although they do serve the Pensacola and the Montgomery area. You can call Jalen at 850-861-4731. 850-861-4731 and place your order. The deadline is today. And I do believe the cakes are $40, but if you order after the deadline, there is a $10 rush fee. So instead of paying the $40, you're going to be paying the $50. So again, that is Chunky Chips Cookie Company, but they also have the most delicious cakes. And I want to thank Jalen for co-sponsoring today. And our main sponsor is attorney Robert Allen, who serves the Pensacola, Florida area and surrounding communities. You may not know your legal rights, but attorney Robert Allen does. Motor vehicle accidents, police misconduct, criminal defense, personal injury, family law are the areas which he services, plus more. Call attorney Robert Allen, and I believe his phone number is there, 438-6800, 850-438-6800, 438-6800. It's a lot of traffic during the holidays, a lot of accidents, people not paying attention, people on their cell phones, not watching what they're doing. And motor vehicle accidents are not just cars. It could be commercial vehicles. It could be a bicycle. It could be a motorcycle, anything. So I thank those two sponsors. So going back to being broke by choice, as I age, I realize, okay, I'm running out of not just time, I'm running out of life. My 86-year-old father always tells me, if there's something you want to do, you better do it now. If there's something that you want to do, you better do it now. When I was much younger, he would say, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to have a head full of gray hair. I'll be doggone if that did happen. And it does seem like it happened overnight. Life goes by. Life is long. It just goes by really fast. It goes by really fast. So you have to be cognizant of, you want to focus so much on time, but to realize that time doesn't wait on anyone. And once you lose time, it is gone. So if there's an idea that you want to try, if there's an idea that you want to try to bring it to fruition, and start a business, start it out as a hobby. I mean, what do you have to lose? Just trying it out. Share your product with a few people and get their feedback on it. But one thing about that is everybody is not going to share your vision. Everyone is not going to understand your vision or your reason for doing it. So even with the Other Woman magazine, you know, no one really understood why I chose this cover. But you know what? This cover it is a flower. You see what you want to see. I know what some people may be thinking, well, you know, that doesn't look like a flower to me. I chose that cover and I was truly stepping out of my comfort zone, but I wanted to be different. I wanted my magazine to be set apart from the rest. So why have a picture of a woman on the cover? That's on the cover of most magazines for women. And this was created for women, but now I have men and women who read and subscribe and submit articles, who write for the magazine. As a matter of fact, the owner of WBQP TV is a regular contributing writer for the magazine. But back to the cover, yes, I got a lot of backlash, just a lot of naysayers who just didn't understand it. But you know what? The flower has the same reproduction parts as a woman. Yes, a lot of people do not know that. So this is not a trashy magazine. It's classy and it's full of educational articles, stories, real life stories. It's a platform where women and men can share themselves, use their voice, talk about issues where you probably wouldn't be able to talk about and not be judged. This magazine is just full of different stories. Stand by Your Man, living with stage 4 breast cancer. You Don't Know My Pain by LaVender Simmons. And that's dealing with the death of a close family member and the lessons she learned from it. A Word from the Wordsmith Enthusiast. She is from Pensacola, Florida, actually, Dr. Sandra Winborn, and she's actually now the president, the first female president of the Rotary Club in the Pensacola, Florida area. So congratulations to Dr. Winborn. Her Edition by Keoka Tuck. She is an educator and she is an avid reader. She has a column in each issue of the magazine. It's full of, I'm sure you all know if you're in the Pensacola area, the bookstore there on Martin Luther King Boulevard, right there in Pensacola, the Black Cafe and Bookstore. There is poetry that we have every now and then. We have a back cover model for each issue. She is actually from Montgomery, Alabama, this particular issue. But yes, I stepped out. I stepped out of my comfort zone and I chose this cover because I wanted to attract attention, and that's what it does. It's a conversation piece, but you have to be able to take risks when you're going into business. And now the magazine is all over the place. It's not just in print, it's also available in digital and where the World Wide Web can go everywhere. So people in Alaska, Australia, New Zealand, people all over the world are reading the Other Woman magazine. So you also have an opportunity to share your business there. So there are so many avenues where you can get exposure for your business, but are you broke by choice? Why do we choose to not take advantage of some different avenues to expose our business? Now, as I did on previous shows, I want to share just a few businesses that are on the Broke by Choice Facebook page. And speaking of social media, please, when time permits, go to WBQP, Vernon Watson WBQP Facebook page. And I don't think you can I think he's got his 5,000 people, but you can subscribe to his YouTube channel. But also go to Broke by Choice and Broke by Choice Facebook page. Please go to Chunky Chips on Facebook and like their Facebook page. And there is a photography studio called AIM, AIM. AIM is actually in Montgomery, Alabama. But you can find them on Broke by Choice. The holidays are here, and people are taking family photos for the holidays to send with their Christmas cards. AIM Photography Studio. I've actually used that photography studio here in Montgomery, and I'm sure they will travel. So go to the Facebook page, Broke by Choice, and you can see some of the businesses that I share. Now, if you have a business, follow the page. I will follow you. I will share. I don't have a problem sharing. And we talked about that last week with my son, Javon. We were talking about how we expect to get support from family and friends, but what keeps our business afloat is usually people that we don't know. So don't depend on friends and family to support and keep you in business. You've got to reach out to other avenues. You've got to go through some other marketing avenues, some different ways to reach your market, to go outside of your market. We all have a niche market, but there has got to be something that allows you to reach an audience that you're not necessarily comfortable with or you don't have access. So again, if you would like to share your business on WBQP TV, you can call Vernon Watson at 850-293-5007. You can also share your business on Broke by Choice. It airs every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. on WBQP TV. And you can even have your show, have your own show, not just your business, but you can sit here just like I am and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Talk about your business, promote your business, get it out there. And what I like about this is that WBQP is across all social media platforms. So you can check this show out later on WBQP YouTube channel, WBQP Vernon Watson, and subscribe to his YouTube channel and download the app. Download the app and you can watch WBQP 24/7. Now there is a cleaning business that's on the Broke by Choice Facebook page. It is Cam's Cleaning Service. Now she is in the Montgomery area, but she's doing a free service, free general cleaning for an older person or a disabled person who needs her help. For the holidays, she wants you to inbox her. You can find more information on the Broke by Choice Facebook page. Thank you for offering that, Cam. Let's see here, a few more. My Memento, Shuttered Studio, has a new piece out. She's an artist called My Memento. You just have to look at the Facebook page to see. You can go to Shuttered Studio Facebook page or the Broke by Choice Facebook page and look at her new piece. It's just a hobby. Christmas is coming up. They've got some beautiful pieces, wood pieces. They're always downtown on Saturdays at the Palafox Market. Of course, Chunky Chips is on Broke by Choice. Let's see, there's a lot of them here. Oh, I got to Crystal Waters, A Diva and Her Daughters Crafts, A Diva and Her Daughters. They not only do t-shirts and gift baskets, they're now doing event decorating. So please go to A Diva and Her Daughters Crafts, or you can go to the Broke by Choice Facebook page. And once again, if you are interested in having your business shared on any of these platforms, just give me a ring or inbox me on Facebook or like the Broke by Choice. I'll see that you liked it and I'll share your business. Beautiful by Wheels. They are in Montgomery, Alabama. It's a clothing boutique, accessories, jewelry. Beautiful on Wheels. They are in Montgomery, Alabama. Beautiful clothes, beautiful boutique for women. Let's see, who else is this? It's Just a Hobby is there again. Anyway, we are just about out of time. I want to thank you again for tuning in. I'll have my co-host back with me next week for another segment. And Thanksgiving will be over and we will be headed towards the holiday, Christmas holidays. A new year is coming. A new year is coming. Look over the past year. What do you want to do different for the upcoming year? What do you need to do different? What changes do you need to make? Do you need to come out of your comfort zone? Do you need to take more risk? Do you need to make more money? And are you going to be broke by choice? Do you choose to be broke by choice? Please don't. I've been in that situation so many times. This right here is out of my comfort zone, to be sitting here by myself talking to you all about being broke by choice. I can only talk about what I know. I know about being broke by choice. My time is out. I thank you again. And I'm going to close with my sponsor, Attorney Robert Allen. And thank you guys, and we'll see you next week. And please, don't be broke by choice.
What counts when you're injured? Your pain and suffering, lost wages, your physical injury, loss of consortium, medical bills, and property damage. Call me today for a free strategy session.